Hello, young lady. It's time to get going.
All right, I'm ready.
It's time to tell you, oh baby, it's time. You are my bread and love, baby, you are.
This is Cash Talks.
It's time to tell you, oh baby, it's time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cash Talks Experience. Today on Cash Talks, we are sitting down with a woman whose story is the definition of turning pain into purpose. We have Chef Londa. Chef Londa didn't just work in the kitchen, she helped build one. She poured her heart, her creativity, and her soul into a place that ultimately let her go. But instead of letting that moment break her, she used it as fuel, and now she's stepping into her new chapter as the founder of Detroit Barbecue and Soul, a restaurant that carries her roots, her fire, and her vision. Chef Londa, welcome to Cash Talks. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome to Cash Talks. We're so happy to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, you look beautiful.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. So we are going to dive into some questions, of course. You know, you got it smelling good in here, number one. So you have it smelling good in here. So we'll dive into the questions and, get started with our interview. So I'm going to start with just a couple questions, all about you. So what originally drew you into the culinary world? And when did you know food was your calling?
I started cooking when I was 10.
Okay.
My mom used to, take the meat out in the morning before she go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So they would be at work and I'd be home from school. And we, at the time I lived in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed in the Ford family flat. So my aunt was downstairs. So one day I was like, let me just mess with this meat and see what I can do with it while my mom was at work. So it was some chicken. I think I fried it or baked it or whatever.
Okay.
So when I was 10, I just started cooking. I was like, okay, let me make some green beans and rice and stuff like that. So
Wow.
I said, let me see if they eat it. They ate it. So every day I started cooking. But I was always watching my mother cook. So I love to cook and I love to bake. So I was always doing the baking while she was doing the cooking.
Yeah, I love that. It sounds like my household. One of my sisters used to be like that with my mom because she would cook too. So that's awesome. So let's dive a little bit into, a couple things happened to you recently. So we'll dive a little bit into that. Before everything changed, what did your role look like at the restaurant that you helped?
Wow, my role there?
Mm-hmm.
I brought it from scratch, baby. I built it up. Built it ground up.
Yeah.
From 2 cars to no cars to a full parking lot, full store. Lines, we got the bank lines. You got to get in line. And it goes all the way back and around the store.
Wow.
You couldn't even park in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It was that full. DoorDash, Grubhub, Eats, everything banging.
Yeah, and that's amazing because I used to see you on Facebook when you would be posting your food and all the amazing. I'm like, oh my God, what she got today? So that's what drew me into you. Like your food looks like you like your own. Like it's a signature for you.
I love presentation. Is everything.
Yeah.
The way your food looks, tastes. The way it tastes, it got to match the way it looks.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna taste good. If it look good, it's gonna taste good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I tell people when they work for me, this is how I want you to do it. Do it this way to keep it that way.
Yeah.
So that way the presentation speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So when you pick that fork up, you already know what's happening.
I know. And I swear you used to make it look like that too. So so kudos to you.
Thank you.
So how did it feel to pour so much into put yourself into that place, and suddenly that it happened, like they let you go. Like you poured yourself in there.
Yeah, actually I went in there and I ran the kitchen like it was mine. I mean, it wasn't mine, but I treated it like it was mine. If I'm over the kitchen and if I'm cooking the food, I'm responsible.
Yeah.
So I took on responsibility of the kitchen, cooking the food. So when they wasn't doing stuff right, like, hey, let's fix this because my name is on this food.
Yeah.
I'm tagged to this. whether I'm here or not.
Yeah.
Because it may be days where I wasn't there, but I did the food before I left.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to keep everything the same way, serve the customers. And
Yeah. And you had a lot of people to drive long ways to come see you too.
I had people from California,
Yes.
Tennessee, all over Ann Arbor. People was coming from Flint to get the oxtail pizza.
Yeah.
Peach cobbler wings.
Ooh.
I mean, they was just coming from all over the place.
Let's back it up. Did you say oxtail pizza?
Yes, I created the oxtail pizza.
Wow.
I went viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
1.4 million views on my oxtail pizza.
That's awesome. You have to get
Peach
that pizza.
cobbler wings too.
Yes.
That went viral as well.
I was going to ask you about the peach cobbler wings.
Yes,
because
peach cobbler wings, they taste like chicken and waffles. Very good tasty.
She making me hungry, y'all. What we gonna?
I can't wait to open so y'all can come up there.
I know. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So we're gonna talk a little bit about. So walk us through the moment you found out you were let go from the place. Walk us through that moment when you found that out.
Well, what happened was, I've been doing so much. I see, how the place is booming and, the customers, it's nonstop. We're busy from 11 a.m. to 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Nonstop. So there's food all day long. And I'm cooking. I mean, we got like 4 or 5 girls at the front making plates, 3 people making pizzas, little old chef over there cooking all the food.
Yeah.
So I say, hey, we need to negotiate my salary. I'm like, I'm doing a whole lot here and it's not adding up.
Right.
So it was, we can't afford to give you a raise.
Okay.
So, we hired other staff and, the payroll is high. So, and if you feel that you don't want to continue working with us, then, no hard feelings. That was what was said.
Yeah, and you know what I loved watching, because you were posting and you were talking about that. What I love seeing, and maybe I don't know if I was looking at this the next day or 2 days later, but you were already in another building, your own building.
Another building?
And
I'm out here trying to get somewhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what. And I'm like, look at her, like the resilience was just, and
like I was already kind of working on it.
Yeah,
because I needed my own, because being there, I'm never gonna get paid my worth.
Yeah. So
it's like I could keep cooking all this cooking and create new meals, but my pay is not going to satisfy me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the work, so I need to be paid my worth.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and that's what they didn't want to do. So the next day, God said, go on in. Went on in, felt all the attention and all that for me asking for a raise the day before. And I got a phone call from my dad's doctor. I had to talk to them, and it was like, can you get off the phone? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm the chef. I'm the head chef here. I should be able to talk on the phone and everything else. Everybody else talk on the phone. But it was a problem for me that day.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we won't hone on that too long, because what I loved is the fact that I did see you going into another building, you starting your own business already. Like I'm excited for you, and I'm so proud of you.
I'm going to be on the Avenue of Fashion.
Yeah.
Next door to Baker's Lounge.
Yes.
Yes, I'm excited.
You should be. That was amazing. And when I saw that, I said, oh, I have to have Chef Londa on the show. Because that resilience that, I mean, you didn't take anything like that and allow it to bring you down. You was like, whatever, I'm out, I'm gone.
I mean, I got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
I got to keep it moving, and I got to keep doing what I love to do. So I said the next thing is I got to find my spot. I got to open up, and I got to follow my dream.
Yes, and you did that. And I was like, she is already in a building getting ready to build it into her own. Talk to us about your business that you're starting.
Well, actually, like I said, I'm next door to Baker's Lounge. I'm going to have a carry-out side, and then I'm going to have like a buffet side where you come in, see the food, order your food, and then I probably have hibachi. I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes. All right, y'all. We are going to take a quick intermission, and we are going to be right back with Chef Londa to finish talking about her new business. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Cash Talks Experience, and my Chef Londa is a part of the experience today, okay? Because she has brought us an amazing meal. I'm so happy You got me all smiling and blushing right now because, oh my God, y'all, she has definitely taken care of us today. So we are going to talk about this awesome dish that you've made, but we're going to talk about your new restaurant that you are building. Tell us about the Detroit Barbecue and Soul. Yes.
Yes, Detroit Barbecue and Soul. My daughter created that name, and I've been rolling with it.
Yeah.
So now that I'm about to branch out on my own, I'm gonna have Detroit Barbecue and Soul on the Avenue of Fashion, and my location is 20504 Living Boys, right next to Baker's Lounge.
That's
So
awesome.
I will be there serving the community with this delicious soul food. Today I brought them in some oxtails, some yams, some greens, some rice and cornbread.
Yes, you did, and it's amazing. It is amazing, y'all. It smells so good in here. Okay, I don't mean it to make you jealous, but it smells amazing in here. So again, thank you for this, and this is adding to again the Cash Talks experience. So, what does soul mean to you in the context of food?
Soul is. I'm a Southern girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know, soul means coming from the South, and you know the grandmothers and the all the tradition of the soul food that they create. And soul is putting, you know, your love and passion into your food, and that's what creates your soul.
Yeah. And I think you display that very well because I mean, look at what you did for us today.
Yeah, because every time I cook, I put my love in it, my heart and my soul in it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, and you can smell it too, y'all. Okay, I told y'all don't get jealous. All right, so what's the dish that best represents your story?
Well, I've been viral for a minute, so I would say my oxtails.
Yeah.
I've been doing oxtails lately, and I've been doing oxtail pizzas and the peach cobbler wings. But I've just been doing a whole lot of soul food.
Yeah.
So everybody been coming in, going crazy over the oxtails, the pizza, and the peach cobbler wings.
Yeah, and they have. I've been watching them on as you doing it. I've been watching it. Okay. All right. What role does community play in your restaurant, in your mission?
Community means that I want everybody, you know, in the community to come together where they can go and get the food that they love in their community. We don't have to go outside of Detroit to get the food that we love to eat, because a person like me, Chef Londa, can cook the food and we can stay inside the city of Detroit. We don't have to go to Westland. We don't have to go to Belleville. We don't have to go outside of the city to get delicious soul food.
Yeah. Yeah, and you definitely.
So we can keep it into the community where, you know, they can come east, west, and it's more convenient for them to get to me.
Yeah. Tell them again where you are located.
I'm located at 20504 Living Noise, right next to Baker's Keyboard Lounge.
That's awesome. Tell everybody what you have coming up, because you have some things coming up.
I have a fundraiser that I have coming up this Saturday, and it's gonna be, I think, at the location. I'm not sure about the location right now,
Okay.
but I'm still trying to figure that out. It's a fundraiser to help me with supplies and the things that I need to be able to open up my restaurant.
Yeah.
So I'll be selling tickets. You can get tickets, and then you can also, I'll be selling dinners. You can buy dinners as well.
Okay. And where can they buy dinners for you? From you?
At the fundraiser.
At the fundraiser.
I have
Okay.
dinners at the fundraisers, and you can also do donations.
That's awesome.
So I'll have all types of soul food and everything
Mm-hmm.
that you can try, because I'm having a tasting as well. So I have a tasting, and I will also sell food.
Okay, she is having a tasting. All of this. Listen, you
Yes,
guys come
and you will
out.
get a complimentary drink of mimosas. So we will have mimosas.
Okay, who's joining me? Okay, at this fundraiser, because what we gonna have all this delicious food. We'll be in this fun. We have all of this good stuff going on. I mean, y'all, look at this food. I'm telling you, if you was in here, you could smell this aroma in here. It's just, oh my God. So, what legacy do you want Detroit Barbecue Soul, Barbecue and Soul, that you want to leave behind? What's the legacy you want to leave behind?
The legacy I want to leave behind, I want to keep the legacy going. I want my children to keep going, doing what I was doing, because I followed my mom and I kept going.
Yeah.
And I want them to keep the business going. If something happens to me, I want them to keep it open and keep it going and pass it on down to my grandkids.
Yeah.
Because my grandkids like cooking.
Your grandkids like
I
cooking
have
too?
2 grandsons, 10 and 5, and they both love cooking.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us. When did you start them cooking?
They've been cooking probably over a year or so now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you said
I bought
10?
them like the little 10 and 5, the little barbecue grills and the little cooking stuff. They got their little chef coats and
Oh my gosh.
all their little stuff. They got all of that. So yeah, they like cooking too.
So they definitely gonna keep that legacy going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing. Tell us about some other dishes that you've been doing lately. Have you been trying out some new things? What are some things you've been doing with creating new dishes for your new restaurant?
I haven't started creating nothing new yet, but I will. I have some stuff planned that I'm gonna do, but I gotta keep that a secret.
Yep. You,
I can't give out my secrets right now.
Yes.
But I gotta, hold on to those. But I do have some new things coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch it up. I like to keep the soul food,
Yeah.
keep it fun and exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't blame her for keeping her secrets. Y'all don't be trying to take her recipes, okay? No, I love that you said that. What would you say to someone who just experienced like something that you just went through? As far as, leaving in place and then starting your own, and someone who's probably discouraged in doing that.
Well, I can just tell them, for as me, I wish I would have left a long time ago and stepped out on faith a few months ago, because I felt the tension and all that in there, and I had to ask for a raise more than once.
Okay.
Then you give me something, but it's still not my work, and then it's like I'm steady doing something and I'm not being paid my work, so it's like it's defeating purpose for me. It's like it's just time for me to let it go and do my own thing.
Yeah, and that's what you did. I know we talked a little bit about that while we were, in the other room. We talked about how, your resilience showing at that time when it happened, how you just picked up. I said it had to be, 2 days. I saw her and she was in her in the building.
Well, yeah, I was, already in the making, and because I said it's time for me to do my own thing. It's like I shouldn't have to keep asking when you see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You see my work, you see my work. So.
Yeah, and y'all know it's Women's History Month as well. So as soon as I saw Chef Londa was going through that, but I saw the resilience and the movement that she was doing, I had to bring her on the show to tell her story about everything that she has going on and keeping the positive mindset that she did during all this time. Like, you have been positive through this the whole time. You have, and you've been moving, and people have been reaching out to help as well.
I have people that's helping me right now getting my stuff together, and I also have a cousin from Chicago. He came down to help clean my equipment and get me ready.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's
So
awesome.
hopefully, I'm gonna say maybe next month or so, I might be shaking and rolling by the end of the month.
Next month, y'all, keep a watch out. Keep a watch out.
Next month,
Yeah,
I should be ready.
I love that. And
And I'm gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing until I get there.
I know that's right, and that's exactly
So
what
if I gotta keep selling dinners and selling dinners, I'm gonna keep doing that till I get there.
So, Chef Londa, tell everybody where they can find you on all of the social media. Tell them where, they can locate you.
I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok.
Okay.
And my page is I'm Chef Londa, Detroit Barbecue and Soul.
All right, y'all heard it
On all
here.
platforms.
Y'all heard it here. Now, we are going to take a moment to take a quick break, and we are going to go and taste this wonderful food, okay? So, the CA HTALKS Experience, we will be right back. Chef Londa, you know I'm the taster now, so I get a chance to taste
Go on
this
and
food.
taste, 'cause
Tell
you been
everybody.
asking me for a minute, like, dang, I'm gonna get out there and try
I
that
know.
food.
I know. I'm so excited about this,
So
y'all.
here's
Oh
the
my
back.
God. Okay. Mhm. So the gravy. Father God. It's amazing. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Deja, you can eat with me, girl. Come on. Mhm. You can. Oh my goodness.
Yams.
The yams. The yams. The greens.
The
Okay.
greens.
The greens. I gotta take a piece of this cornbread, okay? I'm trying not to be greedy, y'all. I'll put a whole spoon in my mouth in a minute.
Did you taste that soul seasoning there?
Yes, ma'am.
Taste it all, huh?
I do. I really appreciate you for doing this. This is amazing. You know, and we have your daughter Deja here. And Deja, I'm so happy that you're here because you have to be so proud of your mom. You know, I know you are. And her resilience and then being an example, you know, of showing how to react in different situations. Talk to us about that.
I just think she handled it well, you know, dealing with that. I know she kind of was upset with, you know, the
Yeah.
job anyway, because just wasn't a right fit for her, and she
Yeah.
was looking to open up a restaurant anyway, so I feel like it was just the perfect moment for her to start, like, it happened at the right moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely did, and you know that, and I keep saying this about her, and I keep saying this about you, is that the resilience, the mindset, and then just being an example for, you know, someone to experience something like that, because somebody could have took it a totally different way, you know, especially you being there. How long were you there?
A year and 2 months.
Yeah, especially
They
being there.
actually, they started doing food June 2024,
Mhm.
and they was just doing pizza, wingdings, and chicken tenders, subs, and salads.
Yeah.
So they asked me to come in December to
Mhm.
introduce the soul food.
Mhm.
So I came in December, took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, you did. Lines around the door.
Mhm.
And I see why, okay, because y'all, I'm trying to tell you. I have my crew in the back, they're eating and dancing they're dancing to the food, okay?
Hey,
All
look
right.
at him back here. He ain't wasting no time.
This has been an amazing experience to have you on the show. Like, you're just a joy to have on the show. I mean, not only the food, but just you in general, your personality, everything, and again, showing that resilience and strength that you have. This is Women's History Month, you know.
Yes, Women's History Month.
You know, so, you know, you're representing exactly what that means. You know, you're definitely representing that. You guys got to go follow Chef Londa, you know, and y'all make sure y'all follow her. She's getting ready to open her restaurant, Detroit Barbecue and Soul. Okay, and when I tell y'all she put the soul into this food,
It's in there.
it's in there, baby. Like, I don't even know, you know, I can't even
I
explain
don't hear
it.
nobody talking though.
Nobody's talking. We're all eating. I'm gonna listen when I get off this camera. Trust me, it's going down.
All I see
Deja,
is chewing.
I know, right? Are you gonna be a part of the restaurant and the journey and being in there and things like that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. What you gonna do in there?
Probably the sous chef, and then I bake. So
Okay.
probably baking the cornbread, stuff like that. Desserts.
Baby bakes,
Yeah.
daughter
She does
bakes.
desserts.
Yeah.
Yeah, desserts.
So we have to taste the desserts as well.
Yeah.
Tell me about the desserts you do.
Peach cobbler and banana pudding usually. Some
My
cakes.
favorite things.
Yep.
You. They spoiling me, y'all. I'm gonna stay at the Detroit Barbecue and Soul.
And
Okay.
I might get that ice cream make some homemade ice cream. I ain't had none of that in years, you know.
Homemade
The
ice cream?
Ice cream.
Y'all go
When
follow
the last
Chef
time
Londa.
y'all had some?
It's been, I can't even remember.
That's the best ice cream.
That is the best ice cream. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Homemade ice cream. This soul food, y'all gotta get down to the Detroit Barbecue and Soul. Tell them again where the restaurant is gonna be located.
Located at 20504 Illinois, right next to Baker's Keyboard Lounge. 8 Mile in Illinois.
8
right
Mile
there.
in Illinois,
8
y'all.
Mile, I'm right there.
That's awesome. I gotta take another bite. You know, y'all gonna have to forgive me. Chef Londa can talk to y'all. I'm gonna just sit over here. You know, I'm just gonna sit over here.
And eat, help yourself.
I am. Cause this is amazing. The gravy. Oh my God. Okay? Y'all don't look at me. Y'all stay over there eating.
You're still doing the job. I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
Working.
Y'all are working.
them jobs.
I mean, what an experience to be on the show, and
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Be a part of the show. And I'm going to invite you guys to come out to my grand opening.
yes, she's gonna have a grand opening. Again, she's gonna have a fundraiser as
I have
well.
a fundraiser this Saturday,
Yeah.
March 21st. And I might have it there, 20504 Living Noise.
Okay.
But I have a flyer that's made with, my fundraiser on it. But I
Okay.
will post it on my page as well.
Okay. Yeah, and then share it with us so we can send it out as well. Make sure everybody see it. You guys come out for the fundraiser. All right. You guys go and like, share, and subscribe, and hit that hype button for the Cash
Yes.
Talks experience. All right. Give it up for Cash Talks. Give it up for Chef Londa. You guys go out. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on TikTok. We are on WHPR. We're on 313 Watkins, Roku. Okay, y'all can find us everywhere. And before leaving, I want to let you guys know that Chef Londa's journey reminds us that sometimes the doors that close on us are the ones that push us toward our real destiny. She didn't just lose a job, she found her voice, her power, and her purpose. Detroit Barbecue and Soul isn't just a restaurant, it's a testament to resilience, creativity, and the courage to bet on yourself. If you're listening today and you are in your own season of uncertainty, let Chef Londa's story be your reminder to keep going, to rebuild, to push through, and rise. Thank you all again for joining Cash Talks. Give it up again for Chef Londa. It's such an amazing experience. We really appreciate her being on the show. It's your girl Cash Talks, and I'm signing out. Y'all have a good night. Yeah.
What kind of meat you put in the turkey? I mean, in the gravy.